Okay, it's beginning interview.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay, let's go.
Hello, Khabib. How are you?
Hello. How are you? How's everything?
Pretty good. Thanks. You have a big team with you in Emirates. A lot of your teammates are fighting on Fight Island. Some of them making their debuts. Does it make it harder for you to focus on your own fight, keeping in mind that they all see you as a leader?
Of course, it's nothing easy in his life, And Tagir have debut, Umar have debut, you know. And with Umar, I'm gonna fight same night. With Islam, I'm gonna fight same night. Of course, this is not easy, but what we can do? But preparing, training together, cut weight together, everything. This is very easy. But fight today, it's gonna be a little bit nervous things. But what we can do? This sport is not easy, and if you wanna be champion, you have to take risk. You have to take everything what you can, and then you can become success and become champ.
The last time you fought in Emirates, your father was with you in your camp. How difficult is it for you to prepare to the fight without him and knowing that he's not going to be in your corner?
I don't understand when people ask me how difficult for you train without father. Of course, this is difficult. I don't understand why you guys keep asking me this. This is very difficult. You know, what do you think? You have your father?
Yeah, of course.
Do you have father?
Yes, I do.
Yes. If something happened with him, what do you think? It's gonna be difficult for you or easy?
Yeah, obviously it's very difficult.
Yes, I'm human too. Of course, it is very difficult.
Justin compared the fight between you two with a chess match. Do you think you're a better chess player when it comes to fight strategy?
I don't think it's gonna be chess match. I think my fighting IQ is much better than Justin Gaethje. He's just tough guy. He like fighting. He like blood. You know, he's like real warrior. But when we talk about fighting IQ, I think is my fighting IQ is much better than he have. You know, and I think uh, what have Justin? He have very good coach. This is my opinion. He have great coach. Like even if you can watch his last fight when he fight with Tony Ferguson, how he cornered him. I think his name is Matt Wyman. Or yeah, Matt Wyman, I think. And he gave him very good advice. I think he have very good and very great coach. And of course, Justin can fight. He can go deep, and he have heart. But if you talk about like fighting IQ, I think I have much better than him.
The last question for me. Fighters usually don't like to give predictions before they fight, but sometimes you say exactly what you're going to do. And I mean, corner fight, because you said exactly what you're going to do and you did exactly that, how it played out. Can you give us prediction for this fight?
Yeah, like nothing changed. I'm gonna try wrestling with him. If you're gonna defense. If you're gonna defend my takedown one time, I'm gonna try second, third. I'm gonna try 100 time, and of course, I'm gonna box with him. I'm gonna kick with him. And it's gonna be kickboxing and wrestling like mix. And my goal is make him tired. I'm gonna make him tired. This is my goal. And maybe around number 3 or around number 4, my plan is finishing.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
We'll take the next set of questions from Yaroslav Stepanov with Sport24.
Хабиб, приветствую. Как слышно?
Да, приветствую вас. Все хорошо, хорошо слышно.
Вот насколько можно судить из Инстаграма, вы с командой тренируетесь в зале над Аль-Шеба, который располагается в Дубае. На прошлой неделе вы ездили в Абу-Даби, чтобы секундировать Зубайру Тухугова, и после такого переезда вроде бы полагается 48 часов провести в изоляции. Как вот в эти 48 часов выглядел твой тренировочный процесс, и насколько такого времяпровождения желательно избегать, когда до боя остается месяц?
Не, смотрите, У меня в номере были маты, у меня в номере была беговая дорожка, у меня большой номер был велик, была груша, потом скакалка. Я нормально тренировался. Вы знаете, я этим занимаюсь всю свою жизнь. Всю свою жизнь я этим занимаюсь, и я знаю, какие дни на что нужно давить. Эти дни, которые я был в Абу-Даби 2 дня, я больше на качку давил, больше индивидуально работал. Прилетел сюда и обратно в Дубай. И в Дубае то же самое. Тренировки только уже на другое начал давить, больше спарринг, больше схватки. Насчет, ну смотрите, мы здесь тренируемся, нас принял наследный принц Дубая, мы тренируемся в его резиденции, и каждые 48 часов нас тестируют. Сколько мы уже здесь? Уже, получается, 20 дней, 20 дней, я где-то уже 12 раз тест дал. Не только я, вся команда. Мы каждый день, каждые там 1,5-2 сутки сдаем тест, нас постоянно тестируют. И мы проверяемся, если что-то не так, если у кого-то там какие-то хоть маленькие там какие-то изменения, резко человека изолирует на сутки, на 2. И в этом плане у нас все здесь очень строго.
В то же время ни для кого не секрет, что в Эмиратах к тебе проявляют очень много внимания и стараются всегда максимально комфортными условиями для тренировок, проживания и прочего. Вот если сравнить этот тренировочный отрезок с лагерями там в США или в России, насколько тебе комфортнее в Эмиратах и в каком аспекте, возможно, бытовом ты это чувствуешь лучше всего? Вот о чем ты можешь вообще не заботиться, как вы в Сан-Хосе, например, сами себе кушать готовитесь, убираетесь и прочее?
Здесь вообще сильно за нами уход, честно сказать. Главное, чтобы ребята не привыкли. Здесь же у нас есть и начинающие ребята, которые только начинают. Знаете, вот, кому там 19, 20, кому 22. Просто 22 года у меня вообще никаких условий не было. А эти ребята 22 уже, у них считают, что такие королевские условия. Это же может в голове засесть, она же может внутри вас все поменять. А нужен голод. И в прямом смысле, и в переносном смысле. Голод это то, чем движет. Так что я чуть беспокоюсь насчет молодых ребят. Насчет себя, что я могу? Конечно, я чувствую, что здесь за нами очень серьезный уход. И готовят, и стирают, как говорится. И в этом плане очень серьезно здесь.
И последний вопрос от меня. Вот в одном из интервью Джастин выдвигал такую теорию. У Хабиба в боях никогда не было сечек и серьезных повреждений. И когда в нашем бою он увидит свою кровь, я очень хочу посмотреть на его реакцию. Вот понимаешь ли ты, какая у тебя будет реакция, и можешь ли ты вспомнить последнюю ситуацию, когда получал серьезную сечку или что-то подобное? Там, может, на тренировке, может, в другой ситуации, и кто был ее автором?
Не могу вспомнить, честно. Не то чтобы там скрываю, просто не могу вспомнить. Если пойдет кровь, не знаю, конечно, это неприятно. Я не думаю, что это кому-то может быть приятно, если у кого-то идет кровь. Знаете, я тренируюсь очень тяжело, очень правильно. Я делаю все, что нужно, чтобы мой бойцовский стиль приносил наибольший вред моему сопернику. Точнее, чтобы я, нанося вред и ущерб сопернику, мог сохранить себя. Так что не знаю даже, как на этот вопрос ответить. Пойдет кровь, пойдет, что теперь делать? Я же не первый человек, у кого кровь там идет, или кровь пойдет. Не знаю даже, как на это реагировать. Я вообще стараюсь вообще не реагировать и не пускать себе в голову там то, что говорят мои соперники. Говорят, что теперь делать. Самое главное, что когда клетка закроется, чтобы мы были готовы. Но я бы не хотел, чтобы у меня кровь шла. Не знаю. Если он хочет, мы ему пустим кровь. Но я не хочу, чтобы у меня кровь шла.
Все, понял. Спасибо.
Спасибо.
We will take the next set of questions from Mark Raimondi with ESPN.
Hey, Habib, thank you for taking the time out, man.
Hi, how are you?
I'm very good. This may not completely apply to you because I think you've won every single round in the UFC, but what are your thoughts on judging and scoring in MMA?
What I think?
Yeah, do you think it's good? Do you think there are issues?
I think sometimes it's good, sometimes no. You know, I think we have to put on George like guys who fighting, who have experience inside the cage. You know, it's my opinion. You know, but I don't know. Maybe if it's gonna be like three judges and all wrestlers, maybe they're gonna score more wrestling skills. Or if we put only striking guys, maybe they're gonna score only striking skills, you know. But I don't know, you know, like honestly, I don't know what we can do. But only one thing I know, we can't give chance referee who never compete in MMA. This is my opinion, you know. This is very dangerous because guys working so hard all this life and he can win, but some judges think different, who never compete in this sport, and he can kill his career, you know. And this is my opinion.
Every fight, the referee comes in the back and explains, these are the rules, this is what's illegal, that type of thing. Has anyone ever explained to you, hey, this is what the judges are looking for, this is what the judges are, they're scoring the fight? Has anyone ever actually come to you, like a commissioned person, about that?
Yeah, always before every fight they come. Oh, I'm gonna be your referee, and they explain like some rules. And always I have one question for this, guys: when and how you can stop fight? And I ask about cut, and when you can stop, and I ask about if you eat some punch and how many punch he can give you to stop this fight, you know. And I always tell referee, please don't stop early, because I'm professional, you know. And I take the risk. Please don't stop this fight early if something happens, because this is MMA. One crazy punch or one crazy kick can change everything. And I before every fight I told my referees, please don't stop this fight early.
And do they ever explain to you judging too, like how the fight will be scored, how the judges will look at it?
No, they always explained as only rules.
Right.
Yeah, judges never come. Referee come. Referee always come.
Do
I
you
never
think
see judges. I never see in my life. I never see judges in UFC. I don't even know how they look.
do you think the judges should be more more public, like explain what they're looking at more?
It's gonna be good idea. This is good idea. Why not? You know, it's like even not all fights. You know, maybe common event, main event. After
Right.
every event, maybe if they explain public like why they score like this or something like this, it's gonna be interesting for people. You know, why not?
And just last thing for me, what are your thoughts on Hamzat Chimaev? Maybe
What I
the
think.
next Khabib. Yes. What are your thoughts?
What I think. I don't know like what UFC gonna do with him about his next opponent, but my opinion, I think he deserve top 10, top 15. My opinion is top 10. He deserve fight with someone. It's like very tough opponent, like 5 rounds. And then after this one, he deserve contender fight. This is my opinion.
So you think he's the real deal?
Of course, if he finish all his opponents, you know. What do you think?
I think
What do
so
you
too.
think?
But no one cares what I think. We care about what you think.
You know, it's like I think he deserve. I think he deserve. I think like Ali told me he gonna fight because we have same manager. Ali told me today he gonna fight with tough opponent 5 round in December. You
Hmm.
know, this is very interesting main event in UFC. You know, this is very good attention. You know, and good opportunity for him. And if he win this fight, next fight, I think he deserve next fight contender fight.
Got it. Thank you, Habib. Appreciate it.
Thank you, guys.
Take the next set of questions from Carl Neidhart with DAZN Germany.
Hi, Khabib. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes. Hi, how
First
are
of,
you?
first of all, I'm great. First of all, huge condolences for your loss. I think that's a matter of respect. And then for the sport, many people have talked about Justin's wrestling being a challenge for your wrestling. How do you see it? How good do you see his wrestling to be?
I watch all his fights. I think he have good wrestling defense, very good wrestling defense. He know how to wrestle. And he wrestling almost his all his life. But I don't think he last like 5 6 years. He used his wrestling. It's like how I use, because I always use my wrestling in training inside the cage, because you know wrestling and top control. This is what make me champion. And I don't think last couple years he become very good wrestler. He have base what he have like when he was kid, but right now it's like everything is changed. And of course he know how to defend if someone try to take him down, but we don't, and we all know about his condition too. You know, if I'm gonna attack him first 2 round and third round, I think he's gonna finish, because he don't have good condition.
Have you been impressed with his performance against Tony Ferguson? Since we all know you got huge respect for Tony for his skills. Were you impressed by what Justin did to Tony?
Yes, I was. Of course, impressed. It was great performance from Justin Gaethje. He beat very tough opponent. He show he can fight 5 round, but anyways, he fight only stand up. And they fight like 25 minutes. They don't wrestle. They don't attack each other like in single leg, double leg. It was like only striking match, kickboxing match. You know, but with me, it's gonna be completely different. You have to worry about takedown. You have to worry about boxing. You have to worry about kicking. You have to worry about grappling. You have to worry about MMA. This is not striking game. And you have to worry about condition. You have to worry about my pressure. I'm gonna give him so much, and you have to be ready.
Talking about pressure, I mean, of course, distance and balance is always important in MMA. But considering his striking, your wrestling, your grappling, will keeping the distance or controlling the distance be even more important in this fight?
I don't think only this fight. I think in every fight this is important. Distance, control. Like pressure. Everything is important in every single fight. And for this fight, I think he tried to be away from me. He tried to be away from cage, and in my opinion, he gonna use footwork and and I think he tried to kill my legs too with his kick, because he have very good kicks, and I'm ready for everything.
You have talked about coaches earlier on, about his coach. How do you think is coaching even more important in this era we're living in right now without crowds? Has coaching has always been important, but is it even more important right now to have a good coach who gives you like
Yeah.
the right sentences?
Of course, coach is always important, because sometimes you think you do something enough, and or sometimes you think you don't need to do this, you don't need to do that. You always need coach. And discipline, everything. Like Justin Gaethje, a very good coach, my opinion. But I don't know this guy. I think I met him once or twice, but when I see how he cornered him, what advice he gave him, I think he's a great coach. He have very good IQ. Why I talk about IQ? Because MMA MMA is not only like about conditioning, wrestling, striking, or your spirit. MMA about your mind too, you know. And this guy, he have very good mind. His coach.
Last question from me. You have been at UFC 253. You have seen Israel Adesanya. Your honest opinion, is Israel Adesanya able to be this next big superstar of the UFC? What do you think?
I think he already superstar right now. He's very good. You know, like he undefeated, 20-0. You know, he beat a lot of tough guys. He beat Gastelum, Whitaker, Costa. You know, it's like he defend his title twice or three time or 2 time.
2 times, I guess.
Yeah, 2 times. Like he already big star.
Thank you very much, Khabib.
Thank you.
We will take the next set of questions from Vadim Tikhomarov with Match TV.
Мгм.
Хабиб, здравствуйте, меня слышно?
Да, слушай.
Рад вас видеть. Хабиб, первый вопрос от меня. Вот мы, как журналисты, тоже очень любили общаться с вашим отцом, и я вам действительно соболезную, его нам всем не хватает. Скажите, пожалуйста, успел ли он что-либо вам сказать о Джастине Гейдже, еще когда был здоров, потому что понятно было, что когда-либо ваши с ним пути могли бы пересечься, и потенциально он мог бы быть вашим соперником. То есть была ли какая-то оценка от Абдулманапа?
Да, мы общались. Но мы много не обсуждали. Мы обсуждали топ-10. Я даже помню, отец тогда еще далеко было нам, о нашем бое. Говорил, что, скорее всего, Ислам с ним встретится. Каких-то соперников он делил на Ислама, каких-то он распределял на меня. Он мне говорил, что твои соперники это Конор, Парье, Фергюсон, GSP. Вот с ними ты пока подерешься, твое время закончится. А Ислама он других молодых соперников приводил. И вот именно Джастина Гейджи он приводил как соперника Ислама. И видите, как быстро все поменялось. Вышел на замену, выиграл Тони Фергюсон и сейчас стал моим соперником. Он хорошо, он всегда отзывался, говорил, хорошие удары, хорошая борьба.
Если можно, еще 2 вопроса от меня. У вас получается уже 2-й год, когда вы проводите по 1 поединку за год. Это не всегда зависит от вас, но вас самого устраивает этот темп, или вы бы хотели чаще драться?
Честно, я хотел бы чуть чаще подраться, потому что время тоже уходит. Мне уже в сентябре, дней 10 назад уже 32 года исполнилось. Конечно, хотелось бы чаще драться. То один раз меня исключили, точнее дисквалифицировали. Потом эта вся история с пандемией. Раньше были связаны простой из-за травм. Я, конечно, хотел бы чаще драться. Но что мы можем сделать? Чтобы подраться на таком высоком уровне, часто это тоже нелегкое дело, но оставаться в форме и еще одновременно столько дел, столько всего. И потом это то, что случилось в последнем месяце, новости, связанные с отцом. Это все вместе чуть-чуть сказывается, конечно, но что делать? Я лично хотел бы, конечно, почаще драться.
Если можно, последний вопрос от меня. Все любят обсуждать вашу ударную технику, даже Дэниел Кормье, другие фанаты. Вот прямой вопрос, а как часто вы кого-то отправляете в нокдауны на спаррингах, при условии, что у вас очень много друзей, и близких вам людей с вами спаррингуют? Бывает ли, что вы кого-то посылаете в нокдаун? Спасибо.
Не хотел бы это обсуждать, но с 15 лет я одеваю перчатки. Конечно, бить умею и ногами, и руками, и коленями, и защищаться умею. И вы никогда не видели на мне крови, хотя я конкурирую если просто сказать, на высоком уровне, это, наверное, будет неправильно. Вы сами понимаете, на каком уровне я сейчас конкурирую, с какими бойцами мне приходится сталкиваться. Так что, я думаю, я вообще не беспокоюсь об оценке, о моей ударке, потому что после окончания моей карьеры, когда пройдут года, люди будут это изучать, смотреть. И я думаю, что многие даже не смогут это раскрыть, как вообще удалось в 28 боях за 12 лет не пропустить ни одного значимого удара. Так что мы это оставим. Как говорится, история нас оправдает.
Спасибо.
Спасибо большое.
We will take the next set of questions from Damon Martin with MMA Fighting.
This fight, we all know what kind of style Justin likes to employ. He likes to engage in a war. He likes to hit his opponents. His defense in a fight like this to not allow him to fight his fight.
I think, I don't know. We have to go inside the cage or give answer for this question. Justin, for sure, he gonna try to kill myself. He gonna give me a hard kick, hard punch. He's tough guy. He's very tough guy. And when cage close, we're gonna see what's gonna happen. He have plan, I have plan, and we will see.
You made it very clear that there are certain fights and things that you talked about the George St. Pierre fight. Obviously, your focus right now is Justin Gaethje. If everything goes well on October 24th, you defend your title again. What else is out there for you? What motivates you, in terms of the future?
Very good question. Honestly, very good question. I don't know. Like, for example, I'm gonna finish Justin Gaethje inside the cage October 24. What else? This is very good question. We'll see. I love competition. I love compete with best fighters in the world. That's why I'm here. I'm not in UFC to make money. I have a lot of business projects. Outside the UFC, I can make money, and it's a good question. Very good question.
You've retirement before. Is that something that is potentially on the
What you ask? What you say? I don't understand.
You've talked about retirement, age or certain fights. Is retirement something possible?
I don't think. We have couple options. We're gonna think about this after this fight. And Dana told me after this fight, he have something special for me. And but I told him, please keep this. After fight, we're gonna talk. He said we have like very big things after this fight for me. We'll see.
And last question, you've made it very clear in the past, Khabib, you have no visiting Conor McGregor. Does it make you angry that still comes up so often in terms of now they talked about the Ultimate Fighter and they want to do the rematch? Like that name still comes up to you?
Right now I'm focused on Justin Gaethje. October 24. I'm focused on him. I don't wanna underestimate this guy. Justin is a very tough opponent, very tough guy. And he follow his dream. He's very hungry. He just beat very tough opponent. And I don't wanna underestimate. And I'm focused on October 24.